Alright, Stone Cold RKO 512, and I'm here with the Weird Guy 07i, and this is going to be our TNA Victory Road 2011 predictions video. And let's just jump right into this, guys. And alright, Bully Ray versus Tommy Dreamer. What do you think about this match? What are your predictions?
Well, it's not going to be the most technical match in the world. It's just going to be a straight up fight. Don't know if there's a stipulation to it, probably like a street fight or hardcore match or whatever. But yeah, we all know it's just going to be a straight up fight. They're going to use like chairs and trash cans and whatever, aren't they? Tables. Yeah, for this, I don't know. This is hard to predict, really. I could see, I could kind of see both winning it. Like, it would make sense for Bubba to win, but then, because Tommy Dreamer's just come out of nowhere, really, hasn't he? So, but yeah, I'm just gonna pick Bubba Ray to win. Just random guess. I have no clue. Yeah, I'm just going with Bubba Ray to beat Tommy Dreamer.
I think this match, like, I hope, like you said, I hope there's like a stipulation to it, or they just add something to it. Because, don't get me wrong, like, it would be like a great matchup just regular. I think they'll just go at it. Like you said, it's just gonna be a brawl and a fight. They got some tension behind them because I guess Tommy Dreamer really cares about what Bully Ray did to Devon's sons. And I really, like you said, I really think it could go both ways. Also, but to add to the storyline, probably it's going to be something. I know Devon's probably going to get involved in the match somehow, possibly. And yeah, wait, but I think I really want Tommy Dreamer to win, but I can see either one. But I'll probably go with Tommy Dreamer somehow. All right, and the next match we can talk about is the first blood match: Matt Morgan versus Hernandez. What are your predictions on that?
Uh, well, Hernandez just came back not long ago, so it would make sense for him to get the big win. Since he's made his big return. Like, if they've got plans for him, if they have big plans for Hernandez, then then they'll have him win. Yeah, I'll say I'm going with Hernandez. Matt Morgan's been in the main event lately, world title picture, whatever, though. But now he's kind of been dragged out of that with Hernandez, and I hope Hernandez goes places. I hope he does, he does big in TNA, and yeah, I'm going with Hernandez to win this.
I'm also going with Hernandez. I, I heard that he's getting really big heat backstage for what he did with Doug Williams, but accidents happen, and Matt Morgan, he was in the title ring, like I said, he had that match with Mr. Anderson. Personally, I think that they kind of pushed him up there too fast. He's not ready for it. And I'm glad Hernandez joined up with Mortal. That was great. I hope he beats the shit out of Matt Morgan for what he did to him. So I hope Matt Morgan gets busted open, and I really think Hernandez is going to win this match. Pretty much all I got to say. Next match, talk about the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championship, which is Angelina Love and winner versus Sarita and Rosita. What do you think about that match?
Um, it's got to be Rosita and Sarita. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because I don't know. I suppose they could keep the belts on Angelina and Winter to keep like the little weird storyline going, which I've no clue where it's going with the beautiful people in Winter. But the logical move, the one that makes sense is for Rosita and Sarita to win the tag titles, and they're both great in the ring, and I'd love to see them as champs. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Rosita and Sarita. Although they probably won't win, but I'm gonna pick them anyway.
Definitely. Yeah, I really hope that they win. Also, if everybody knows, I'm like the biggest Rosita fan ever since she debuted and came in. But also, everybody knows I'm a big Winter fan. But I just see that them having the belts really doesn't like spice anything up with the tag team. They just have it there, and they kind of have like this little off thing where they don't even talk about the knockouts champion or tag champions. And I think Rosita, like, at least they'll have like some kind of story with like them being like cousins and they're the champions, and I really just see them winning. It'll be an alright match, hopefully, or maybe something will happen Angelina Love's like, oh, I can't take this more with winner, and she just like walks out or something. I don't know. Or Velvet Sky will get involved. But I really just see Rosita and Rosita winning, and hopefully Rosita gets the pin because I love her. The next match we can talk about is this match I marked out for four-way Ultimate X match for the TNA X-Division Championship. Kazarian versus Robbie versus Mac Buck and Jeremy Buck. What are your predictions for that match?
It's too obvious that Kazarian's going to retain. It's way too obvious. It's, the Bucks, neither of them have a chance in hell, because they're a tag team, and so you'd be stupid to put the belts on one of them. So them two got no chance in hell. Robbie E, can't stand his guts. I hate him. I hate him with a passion, and I just don't see the point of making him champ again. No one likes him, and he's crap. But and it wouldn't make sense for Kazarian to lose it in this kind of match, because it is kind of like his match, along with like the machine guns and whatever. So Kazarian's gonna retain.
Yeah, definitely. I think Kazarian's gonna retain too. It's obvious, but I think it'll be a good match, and I really I can hear where you're coming from, because I hated Robbie Z when he came in. I kind of like him a little bit more now. I can see like he actually has got skills and stuff, but the kind of the character gimmick kind of gets in the way of him. Kind of holds him back, I think, a little bit. Max and Jeremy Buck, they're great wrestlers. They're a tag team. They won't win, or unless they're going to break up, which I don't want them to, and I don't see them doing. I think it's just going to be like a great match. It's an obvious match, but it'll be like a great match. I really don't see how Robbie E is going to do in this, because he's kind of like, he doesn't really like fit in with the X Division and like that kind of high flying. He can do moves here and there, but like not like spots like they get, like with Kazarian and Generation Me. But yeah, totally the obvious pick's going to be Kazarian. But I'm really looking forward to this match. Probably the match I think will be match of the night. Hopefully, I think.
Yeah, Robbie E's not a X Division wrestler, is he? He's not like the X Division type of wrestler like Jay Lethal or the Machine Guns, is he?
He's more of like possibly the TV. Like he could go for it, and that's another thing I want to kind of talk about. I'm just gonna add it in here. What do you think about like them not having the TNA television championship like anywhere? Like I know Abyss has it, but like couldn't they have like vacated it, or at least like make a match for like they'll have like a battle royal for it or something?
Since Abyss won the belt, it's been really devalued. It's lost a lot of prestige, because at first it started out as the Legends Championship, didn't it, with Booker T, and it's not been around for long, and it's changed names. It was like Legends Championship, Global Championship, and then TV Championship now. It had prestige, because like look at the names that I've held, like Booker T, Mick Foley, Kevin Nash, AJ Styles had a really long run with that. Doug Williams, and then Rob Terry's not worth a mention. TV title looked like it was like a good upper mid-card championship, and then Abyss wins it, gets killed by Crimson, and now I can't remember how long ago that was. That was ages ago, and Abyss is still yet to return. So hopefully either Abyss returns like ASAP and starts defending the belt or whatever, or just he gets stripped of it and they have some sort of match, like as you said, maybe a battle royal, Victory Road, or maybe they could have like a big cage match at Lockdown for it, like whoever escapes the cage wins. That'd be a good way to crown a new TV champ.
Definitely, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I just really think it's pointless. I really think they should just put it on somebody. But let's just go to another match here. All right, this was recently from the last TNA. They just talked. This match was just released, I think. AJ Styles versus Matt Hardy. What do you think about that match?
I can't wait for that. That's going to be a great match. Matt Hardy's put on some really great matches against RVD. So, Matt Hardy against AJ, that could be even better. I can't see Matt winning this. He might win if Flair interferes, but if the creative team have brains, then AJ Styles is gonna win. So yeah, I'm going with AJ to beat Matt Hardy.
Yeah, I agree. I think AJ will win, like I said, or unless like Ric Flair gets involved. But I really think AJ's probably going to get the upper hand in this match and win. We saw like a little bit of preview on this last TNA of them going at it, and he obviously Matt Hardy needed the help of Ric Flair to get the win, and Ric Flair actually won. I didn't even know it was a handicap match or something like that. But this is going to be a good match. I see AJ Styles winning as well. I think they're going to kind of go with this pay-per-view. I think it's going to be like Fortune. Like Kazarian's going to win. You got AJ Styles, and then we have another match talking about with Beer Money later. I kind of just think like Fortune's kind of going to like get most of the wins in this night, I think. So I think AJ will win this one. All right. Then the next match we have is the TNA World Tag Team Championship match. So this is a great one. Beer Money versus Ink Inc. What do you think about this match?
This could maybe the match of the night, in my opinion. I've never seen them. They've never really wrestled each other, not as far as I can remember. But whenever Beer Money have a match, they always have pretty much a classic. Like with the Guns, they've had countless classic matches against the Machine Guns, and even like last week against Gunner and Murphy, that was a short match, but it was still pretty decent. And Ink Inc. they're a good tag team, so yeah. It's going to be a really good match, and yeah, Beer Money going to retain. Although I would like to see Ink Inc. as tag team champions one day, maybe later on this year. But yeah, I don't see him winning it at Victory Road. So yeah, I'm going with Beer Money.
Yeah, this is going to be a great match. When I heard it was going to be announced, and they came out and they actually gave Ink Inc. some time. I really think that Beer Money is going to win this match. It's going to be a good match. Don't count me wrong. Like, don't even count. You never can count Ink Inc. out. It's just that they kind of just came out of nowhere, like back out of nowhere. And I really like to see them champions too, but I just don't think they're going to win at this pay-per-view. Like, I think they'll be in the title picture maybe the next one or a couple more later down the road. But I think this is going to be overall a good match. A lot of good spots in here. Beer Money's probably going to get the win. Yeah. Next, we have another one Contenders Match, Mr. Anderson versus Rob Van Dam. What are your predictions on that?
Well, RVD has been waiting for his rematch since he got stripped of the title at the whole effing show. So yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm going with RVD on this. And at the end of Impact, when Sting and RVD won the tag team match, they had like a little stare down thing before they celebrated, and that kind of maybe a hint towards a Sting RVD match at Lockdown, which would be amazing to see. I'd love to see RVD versus Sting in a cage match at Lockdown. So yeah, although I don't mind who wins. I'm an asshole, and I'm a whatever RVD calls his fans. But yeah, like. I do want. I prefer RVD to win because it's about time he gets his rematch, and I do want him to be champ again. But yeah, I think it's RVD's time again. So yeah, I'm going with RVD to beat Anderson. Although Anderson's been on fire lately.
This match is really hard for me to decide because I love both these guys. They're both good in the ring. Great on the mic, I think, both of them. I worked out for that when they did the first when they came out on TNA. They started off the show. I thought that was great with all four of them. Mr. Anderson and RVD. Like you said, yeah, when they had that stare down at the end, they're kind of celebrating together, like they have respect for each other, all that stuff. And I think Rob Van Dam is going to win, but I would love to see Mr. Anderson also get in the match with Sting, and maybe Sting will. No, I wouldn't think they'd give the belt to him that quickly back, Mr. Anderson. And Mr. Anderson just had the belt, even though it was for a short time. And like you said, Rob Van Dam's been wanting that rematch for a long time, and we kind of haven't seen him go for the belt in a while. So I agree with you. I think Rob Van Dam's going to win. And finally, the last match, the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. We have the Icon Sting versus Jeff Hardy. What do you think about that?
If they put the belt back on Jeff Hardy, I'll watch TNA. um, I don't hate Jeff Hardy, but it'd just be stupid. It'd make no sense to put the belt back on him, and he's got his court hearing thing again, like in a few weeks or next month or whatever. And yeah, so I really don't see Jeff Hardy winning back the belt. So easily Sting's got this in the bag. I'm going with Sting. But this would be a really good match. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good match too. Like the match that happened on 3-3-11 with them was a good match, and I think this one could be possibly better than that match. But yeah, if they put the belt back on Jeff Hardy, I don't see the point. I didn't really see how they put the belt back on Sting because they kind of had like the immortal thing going on with Jeff Hardy. You know, like they had like the power now that they got the belt, and then they just put it back on Sting. But maybe they can go with this thing now because like Rob Van Dam, if he wins the match, they kind of have that, and that would be pretty cool to see. And I think this match will be pretty good, but I think Sting will retain. I don't think they'll have that quick of title changes back to back, especially since Jeff won it against like Anderson, like after he had a small run, and then Jeff had the small run, and then Sting hopefully has like a kind of long run, possibly. So I think it'll be a good match, but I think Sting will retain. Yeah. All right, guys, that was our TNA predictions, Victory Road predictions. We want to know what you guys y'all think about this. Just drop some comments about it. Go subscribe to Weird Guy 07i, and peace out, guys.